New accessibility mats at Goose Spit. This is Go Island. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We're on location today at Goose Spit in the Comox Valley, and the reason we're here is that they have installed new accessibility mats so that those with mobility issues can come right down onto the beach and have a fire like everybody else. It's pretty amazing and very innovative, if you ask me. Now, coming up in today's show, little something from everybody, but we are going to start right here in the Comox Valley. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are in the Comox Valley today, down at Goose Spit, where they have installed new accessibility mats so that people with disabilities and accessibility issues can come down to the beach and enjoy it like everybody else. Almost right down to the water, which is great, because when the tide comes in, it basically comes almost to where I'm standing, where this row of seaweed is. It's pretty cool. Now, we are going to head up to Campbell River. Have a look. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are down at Goose Spit with the new accessibility mats, and joining me now is Margaret Misener, who's with the Comox Valley Accessibility Committee. How long have you been wanting this sort of access to the beach?
We've been trying for over 10 years. We had a family that really asked to have access for their daughter, and since she passed away, it kind of died down a bit, but you know, other people were asking, and we thought it was time.
Excellent. Now, are you pleased with the outcome?
Yes, it's wonderful. Nobody's going to trip on it. You can roll on it with your wheelchairs. You can bring your scooters down, and it's just great.
Now, can you see the possibility where this might get expanded in the future, because this might become too popular?
I can see it becoming popular. Yes, I can see it expanding, because as our valley has more and more seniors who can't walk over these rocks and the logs and everything else.
That's
I
correct.
can see them coming here to enjoy the lovely breezes and have a campfire and bringing a family with them.
Yes, that would be, and it's great seeing everybody sit around the fire today with the marshmallows that were melting into the fire. Now, who is it that you worked with predominantly at the CVRD to try to get this to go?
Well, Jim Gillis comes to a lot of our meetings, and he heard us whining quite a bit. And he listened, and then we had Doug and Brian, and we had meetings with them, and we came down and looked at other places, and I got stuck on the logs one day. I couldn't get over them, so it wasn't appropriate. And so we're really happy when they came to us telling us that they were going to put the mats down and what color did we want.
There you go. Now, I understand that the cost is actually quite reasonable.
It is.
So, like for myself, I could see where I'd love to see these mats extended right around the entire fire pit so that everybody can sit around the fire pit. And like, I was really quite surprised, like each mat is just over $100. So that's...
I think it's a wonderful idea, and you know, to be able to spread out a little bit.
Yes.
Because you do have to be able to maneuver. And that way, depending on the sun and the wind, you'd have your choice of where you wanted to sit. And the smoke.
But now the views, right? You can come and sit down.
Yes, you can never see the views from the car.
Right, of course, because of the berm that we've got here.
That's right.
Okay. Well, Margaret, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. I'm really, really happy that you guys have achieved this goal. Very impressive.
Thank you. I'm really happy with it too.
Good. All right, we're going to take a short break. Stay right where you are. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We're in the Comox Valley today, and we are down specifically at Goose Spit. They have installed accessibility mats, as you heard in the interview, and now everybody can enjoy a view like that. And now we are going to head back up to Campbell River for this. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We're at Goose Spit today in the Comox Valley, and joining me now from Area B is Director Jim Gillis. How long have you been working on this project?
Well, over the last year, I guess the Comox Valley Access Committee have been talking about getting access to Goose Spit, and they didn't have access. And of course, for a public facility, we have to provide access for everyone. Mm-hmm. And so we worked on it. I told them to approach the parks people. Doug DeMarzo is our new parks manager there. Okay. And they spoke to him, and from that you now see this lovely mat that comes down here that seems to work fine for them, and they can come down and gather and have a roast their marshmallows and hamburgers and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And so you might have one individual disabled or handicapped person in a wheelchair in a family. And how do they get them down and be a part of what they're doing?
Exactly.
And it was an interesting comment that was made to me about someone who's just come back and was in a wheelchair, and they had always celebrated a family, and this happened in the last week. They had always celebrated family gatherings here. And this no sooner was in than they were able to come down and be a part of the family and make it work for them.
Nice. That's awesome. Can you see this expanding?
No, I think what we're going to do is just see that there will be one here. There might be a possibility, and I'd have to talk to the parks manager about that, of doing one down closer to where the handicap washrooms are, which is about in the center where Goose Spit is, and taking it out there. And there's a little cement access where someone in a wheelchair can go out, but they can't get right down to roast their marshmallows and whatnot.
Right. Okay. What would you like the public to do? Would you like the public to come down and comment on this and put suggestions?
Well, we'd like the public to know about it. So if they have people that are having mobility problems, to know that there is a place where they can come down and have them part of a family picnic. So that's what we really want them to know. We want them to know that there is access for all at Goose Spit, and this is the start of it, and quite possibly we might be getting another one down near the disabled washrooms.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time today. All right, we are going to take a short break, but we'll be right back. The new accessibility mats at Goose Spit are right here on the beach. Everybody gets to come down and enjoy it. Of course, they've got a fire pit for it. It's really spectacularly innovative. Kudos to the CVRD for doing that. So now we are going to go on a little adventure. Have a look. Thank you so much for watching Go Island today. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We've been on location at Goose Spit in the Comox Valley, where they have installed new accessibility mats for people with mobility issues can come down to the beach and enjoy everything just like we do. Not only the great view, but even a fire pit where they can roast marshmallows and hot dogs, whatever they like. It's pretty innovative. Love it. Now we are going to say goodbye for today. Just want everybody to know, when you're out this weekend, be safe. There's a lot of stuff going on. You've got events going on in Powell River. Check out those. Of course, you've got the new Rockin' the Island Festival happening on Saturday in Campbellton Town. And here in the Comox Valley, there is a new festival going on in Cumberland called The Experience. I think it's something about those lines. The atmospheric experience, that's what it is. So be safe, check out our Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and if you don't catch this live, you of course can watch it on our YouTube channel, Shaw TV North Island, all one word. Check us out. It's been a great week. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you Tuesday.